Okay, we've got a bit of a different episode for you this time.
Oh, you know how we did between the episodes in Alaska where our Stinky Slinky shot out and was on the ground?
Yes.
This is kind of like that. It's all the extra footage that people have been asking for. Hey, what are like the conversations you have? And hey, P.S., you didn't tell us anything about Fort Wilderness.
Yes, so we thought we would share all that with you in this episode. No music, no cuts. Like the conversations that just happen in the RV. Trish goes and picks up Tori at the airport, and we just let the camera roll. So you've been asking for that, and we thought we would share it with you. We also wanted to give you an update on hashtag Summer to Remember.
It is going so well. it is a blast to follow you all. People are putting their hashtag Summer to Remember. They're wearing their t-shirts.
Yes.
People are getting engaged.
Yes.
Going overseas.
Graduating.
Meeting
different people at RV parks.
Yes. People are like, KYD, I know you.
Yes.
So,
but we also wanted to share with you that through your help, we were able to send $4,005 to Outdoor Outreach. So big thanks to you. And a lot of people have written in and they said, I missed the window. It was like in the late May, and it was like my kids were graduating and all this stuff, so we wanted to make it available for one more week. So we're gonna do one more print, and you can get them right now. So there's a link down below so that you've got 7 days. So that's what we have going on in this episode. A bit different, but hopefully you like it. If you're here for the first time, probably not the place to start. If you're here for all the RV stuff, not much of that going on. We'll catch you next Sunday. Yeah. And otherwise, let's just get to it.
Yeah. Okay, so here, averted disaster.
Come on.
Averted disaster. Our bands were hooked up to your email and not mine. The importance of this is all the work I've been doing through the My Disney app experience is linked to my email and not yours. We would have gotten to the park tomorrow morning and none of these would have worked.
None of them?
None of them. I said, would you mind just checking to make sure they work? And he's like, no, I don't see any of your fast passes on these. I was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, so he hooked them all up and he gave me the best piece of information.
Okay.
Because we're staying in the park, we get to park for free at Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, all of the parks. We can park for free. This is important because it takes 60 minutes on the bus.
Come on.
In the morning because there's so many people.
You just gotta be kidding me.
So I said, but I thought that you still had to pay for parking. You just got free transportation. He said, no. He says, all you do is wave your little band, and he says, and you get free parking, and you go right in.
Now, when Disney says free parking, does that mean no money? What does that mean?
Just available spaces.
Available spaces before the upsell.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Just joking around. You still busy? Busy bee?
Yeah, but look, I've gotten... that's your junk drawer.
That's my junk drawer?
Yes. Whenever I find your shorts or your shoes, or not your shoes, but whenever I find your shorts or your socks or any of your miscellaneous items around the house, I just put them in there.
Well, what do you mean? Why would you be looking in my drawer? Because that's the only place I leave them.
Yeah.
Do you take them out of my drawer and put them randomly all over the floor and bathroom and living room?
Do you know that I called your mom and I said you did a wonderful job with your son? Somewhere along the line, the laundry to the hamper conversation, Mark was absent that day. I'm almost done though. The bedroom's done, the bathroom's done, the pantry's done. Look at the pantry. Oh, is that more of your stuff?
What?
That's like
Trish, don't put my things right. Okay, look,
that's the
in my defense, I was outside
today.
I was outside.
It's not even 3 o'clock.
Recording rain B-roll and I got soaking wet.
Okay, and there's a laundry hamper there, and there's a laundry hamper there. You know, near where you had to change your shirt. Welcome!
Thanks.
What do you think of the beast?
There's no bun roasters.
I know! I lost my bun roasters. The boys are like, but we're getting more power. And I'm like, but I have no heat.
No bun roast.
So... So, here's my take on the truck, because I know you're interested. Wait, don't show that yet, because I have the camera on.
Oh.
Here's my first take.
On, I look homeless. Going out of the I was like, I tracked you, and then I tracked Dad, and I was like, they're not together. It's just Mom.
Yes.
Probably won't be recorded.
Sorry. It's okay. So last night I told the boys to go see the fireworks. We're staying at Disney. And they're like, I'm like, oh, don't even give me go and see the fireworks, okay? So anyway, so they come back and I say, how are the fireworks? And Carson says, Mom, you're raising a bunch of boys down. He says, Tori's gone. We don't care about things like fireworks. And I was like, you're gonna want to care about things like fireworks.
That's really sad.
I know. And so I said, you're gonna want to care about things like fireworks because one day you're gonna go out on a date and you're gonna need to know how to like get there on time, put the blanket out, maybe bring a picnic. And he goes, this is Carson. He says, my wife and I, we're gonna go fishing. I started laughing. I said, that's what Dr. Augie thought. And then he met Shay. And then he brought the blanket out and he brought the picnic basket.
It's really funny.
Fishing comes later. You need to know how to set up a good time. Fireworks are a good time.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's my boy story. So I'm glad you're here.
I'm very excited.
Because the boys are like,
unimpressed.
yes.
What the heck?
Are you wearing my pants? Those are my pants. You're leaving them with me. You're leaving them with me.
I wore them here because I knew that I had to give them back to you, and they're comfy. But I also wore them, and I wasn't gonna say anything in case you didn't notice.
Oh, I noticed.
I knew you.
Come look at my most favorite thing.
The ice maker? Oh, I totally took a cube and I was eating it.
Look. Fresh ice. Fresh ice just came out. We haven't had that
Did it
since the
just
house.
drop?
It just dropped.
Luxury.
Luxury.
Well, this was $100 too, right?
Yes.
That.
I
And
can make
it's-
smoothies, drinks. We can't have normal water anymore. We can't go back.
It's ice water only.
Ice water only.
They look like lifesavers.
Yes.
You caught me right in the middle of hanging up these little tiles.
That's a great spot for it.
I like it because it's kind of like the right size for the area so they don't look tiny. Because I love the pictures.
Yeah, they're great.
I love that one. That was the first time we were like, we did it! We got an Instagram shot.
Yeah, I know. It's our only good Instagram picture.
And in that video, Caleb is
Skateboarding.
I could only think of rollerblading. He was skateboarding down this hill. It was amazing. So anyway, and then of course, beautiful British Columbia.
Yes.
That lives up to its name.
It
And then
sure does.
California.
Big Sur.
Is that the Bigsby Bridge?
Bigsby Bridge. Big Sur.
And Big Sur.
Most beautiful drive in the world. Next to driving the west coast of New Zealand. We gonna go on a run now?
Yes, we're going on a run. And then we're going to go out to dinner tonight. We're going to...
Look at Sleeping Beauty over there.
She got 2 hours of sleep last night.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. But we are not quiet.
No.
And the boys are certainly not quiet, so she can pretty much sleep through anything now, huh?
Well, she's a college student. I'm sure having 5 other girls in your room helps with that.
It looks pretty comfy over there, huh?
Sure does.
With that pillow under her back? Mm-hmm. Right, so this is about, I'd say, 3/4 of a mile walk from our loop, which is 800 loop, to the boats. And then we get on the boats, and we take the boat to the, what, Walt Disney?
We take it
Disney
to
World?
Disney, and then we get on the monorail, and we go.
And the monorail takes us to the Floridian.
Yes.
And then we have dinner at the Floridian.
Exactly.
Floridian.
You might be wondering where Caleb is. He's hitchhiking on all the golf carts.
Ah, yes.
Hi.
And then Tori, get ready for Mark and Tori's tips. Disney
and
World?
Tricks. Take Disney World.
Yes.
If
But
we're
here's the
together.
thing. You can't bring up footwear. Because I've
I
noticed...
can't bring up footwear because I'm wearing Birks.
I know, but I've noticed that you can bring up footwear a lot. That's like your tip. That's your go-to
Because
tip.
my feet suck.
But I just noticed, I've been going back in the videos and I've been seeing that's kind of like your lay down tip.
Yeah.
So you have to, if I have 3, you have to come up with 2. 1 can't be footwear.
Okay.
So what do you have on now? Oh, that's awesome to go walking in. Your Birks.
My Birks.
Where are the Vans?
At home.
Caleb, we're coming over here to the monorail, and Caleb is giving me a little update on what's going on with the hitchhiking situation back at Fort Wilderness.
Here's what they do. I've literally seen a golf cart. Like, the dads are speeding by. Like, you can't even see them, right? But the moms don't even touch the gas. Like they're blowing on the gas pedal.
Okay.
Like
but the moms aren't stopping for you, but the dads
no, and they say, they like pull over, right? They're completely empty, and they say, sorry, hun, I can't let you go on. Every single mom has said that. And then they go.
And the dads?
And the dads, hop on, loser, where you need to go. And they just
say that. They don't say that.
No.
And then the teenagers?
The teenagers, well, they're not actually going anywhere.
So they ask you where you want to go.
They're like, yo, what's up, homie? I'm like, what's up, bro? 5 stars on Uber if you drive me to this place. They're like, okay, bet.
We are now stopping at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
I think a lot of people might be wondering, why are we staying at Fort Wilderness and driving to the park?
Yes.
And it's because we want to get on the what ride?
The Flight of Passage Avatar. There's usually a 195-minute wait.
That's 3 hours, folks.
Yes.
Mom's like,
3 hours.
How much is this?
I don't go see a movie for 3 hours, and they're entertaining me while I'm sitting down and eating.
This one, you're going to stand with zero entertainment. Hey, we're going to make friends with people around us.
Yeah. What's going on?
Okay, so
I'm excited.
I can tell.
I know, this is very exciting. If you get here early, they let you in early. It's 8:30 and they are opening the doors, so we need to get across the bridge and over into that line like ASAP.
Welcome to the Avatar program.
This ride, even though we did just go upstairs, is handicap accessible.
We have new drivers.
They even have a special way to put you into the
Check.
ride.
See them now? We have new flyers loading in.
That was better than it was okay.
I could see you guys.
Yeah,
I didn't know that I was going to be able to see you.
Got jumped.
That was phenomenal. I loved they put scents out and you could smell like wet dirt, like after the rain, what it smells like.
Yeah.
Yes, that was like, I was like, but then in the beginning when they drop you down, I had to close my eyes and I go, it's just for Dad, it's just for Dad, it's just for Dad.
My favorite part was looking over at you guys, because once I figured you guys were over there, and then I got Carson's attention, then I'm messing with Carson, I'm raising my hands.
Yeah, I saw Dad. I saw Dad. We made eye
I
contact.
was doing the Titanic and the ride.
Hello. Yeah.
Where's your little Mickey ears?
Right here.
Oh no, that's just a black bow. Where are your Mickey ears?
They're right here.
I only see a black bow. Where are the Mickey ears? This is the reality of Disney World. Hibernating on the ground, around some corner.
I want to tell you that I feel like I'm winning, okay?
Trisha is. She is.
Missy told me about the Experience app,
Yes.
and it's amazing. So we're waiting in this line to get Dole Whip, and I was like, wait a minute.
Thank you, Ashley and Matthew, who we just bumped into.
We did not need to wait in that line. I just said, what would you like? What would you like? What would you like? Boom, boom, boom. You walk up to the counter, you say, I'm order blah, blah, blah. You already have it paid. They already know what you want. They hand it over. How
Pretty
fast
cool.
was that? Super fast.
Snappy.
Yes. So everybody got their Dole Whip ice cream, except for me, because I'm not ready for more sugar. I want a
chicken
meat
leg?
leg or
A meat
something.
leg?
Yes. Yeah, so let's go find some meat legs.
There we go.
Tired.
This place makes me tired.
I know.
It's not
Carson's ready to go back. I think the boys actually like Fort Wilderness more than Disney. I don't blame them. There's golf carts over there, and there's all sorts of things.
This turkey leg is as big as my head.
We have lost the boys. We haven't lost them. They went home. I can give you one guess why. We're shopping and taking pictures. They're like, we're out. They're coming back tonight at 9 p.m. for fireworks, Space Mountain, and Thunder something.
We just got here.
Yay!
Let's go to Space Mountain.
I was like,
Kel's gonna see what's
that
wrong
is
with Kel.
scary.
Kel
We have
can
to go-
never get.
No, it's
different country in Epcot, and we had food in Italy and dessert in France, and then we got a snow cone in Japan. It was awesome.
Dad,
I can't believe, how is it that you still have energy? I mean, I took a 2-hour nap.
Wait.
Is it the magic, Trish? The magic?
Well, there it is.
What?
There it is. There's your fast pass.
Are you sure we're gonna be able to get at the fast pass still?
Yeah. Love you.
All right, so you were out here watching fireworks?
I was. They were beautiful.
I know. I think that was like actually the best part of Disney is coming here at night and watching the fireworks.
It's all lit up. It's really
I know,
great.
but instead I had Caleb like, oh, Dad, let's get the Space Mountain speed walking everywhere. So anyhow, and I'm sure everyone here is disappointed. They're like, yeah, I would have much rather you just turn the camera on and watch it.
Well, we still have another night.
Pirates of the Caribbean at 11:15.
Okay, so if you have teenagers or anybody who can stay up late, this is what you do. You go in the morning, first thing in the morning, get to that ride that you need to like rush to.
Yes.
But then go home, chill out, and come to Disney at night because there are no lines. We're going through Pirates, which was consistently over an hour all day long, and now it's 10-minute wait.
Plus, you don't need a brim. You don't need sunglasses. You can see your phone because there's no glare. Your eyes aren't squinting, and there's fewer people.
Your teenagers will be awake and excited.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Nighttime at Disney is the best.
Yeah.
Weigh anchor now, you swabbies. What may I offer for these hearty heads?
I wanted to share with you the map of the campground because this was the most confusing thing to me. I didn't understand the difference between premium and preferred. So premium you pay a little bit more for, and preferred is a little bit less.
And then standard.
There's standard?
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 levels?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there were only 2.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so what I'm going to share with you is not about that then. But this is the front area. They're going to give you this great map. And we posted it here so that the boys knew where to go because you could find like basketball hoops, where's the pool, where are the movies being played. They give you a schedule of all the movies, the campfires. There's roasting marshmallows at night. There's bingo, pool games. So I posted this so that they could look here and then go run out in the park and find out where they want to go because there's so much to do here. It's not just about going to Disneyland or Disney World. It's not just about going to Disney World. It's also about hanging out here at the campground. So this is all the activities, and then we put the map here so they could see that. But this is the front. These are the sites that are a little bit closer together. And what's nice about them is that they're right next to the bus station that will take you to all the different parks. But these are the premium sites back here, and each one has its own little comfort station where there are locker rooms, but there are also laundry stations in every single one of these. So I was able to get laundry done, albeit very expensive. I was able to get it done. And then we were in the 800 loop, and we found it to be quite nice. We've heard that 1, 2, and 3 are amazing. And you just...
No, 3's the amazing. 1 and 2 is not premium. They're preferred, but near the boat.
But they're very close to the boat, so you're just over here.
Yes.
You're able to walk right to the boat. And this boat will take you all over the place. And if you can't, it will take you directly over to Walt Disney World, and from there you can take monorails all over. It's just the coolest thing, and it comes all the time. So what you're getting here is the ability to have your comfort stations really close. You're really close to all the activities, and you're really close to the boat. But this down here, you're really close to the bus station. So I feel like every area has a bonus, and you're allowed to have up to 10 people in your campsite. So when Victoria came out, we were thinking that we were going to have to pay extra for her because at most campgrounds you have to pay extra. And here they're like, oh no, we just need to give her wristband so she can get into the pool and all of that. I was like, that's cool. So if you want to plan to double up with a family or whatever in one rig, you have the ability to do that. And the other thing, because I was raised mostly on the West Coast, we did Disneyland instead of Disney World, and you did not take a break. You went there from the crack of dawn till the sun went down, and the fireworks were like your closing ceremony. And so I was like, what everyone's saying, you can come back and make lunch and rest. And I'm like, That's not what you do when you go to Disney World. But when you stay here, it is actually a possibility because the boats bring you back from Disney World quite quickly, unless it's like right after fireworks or something big, then the lines kind of build up. But you can come back, eat your own food, save money, and take a little respite, and then go back out, especially when you have extra park hours. When you stay in the park, you get extra park hours in different parts of the park. So some days it will be for Epcot, some days it will be for Magic Kingdom, but then if you are a late owl instead of a early owl, what's it called? Early bird, late owl?
Yeah, something like that.
If you're one of those birds, okay? Disney World, like tonight, stays open until 2 a.m. So we have plans to go into Hollywood for the afternoon, come back, eat dinner, and then go into the wee hours of the night into Disney World. And then that boat will run all night long. So it's pretty cool.
All right. I feel like a sense of obligation to share with you my perspective on these sites, because if you're anything like me, once you get the price of the Premier or the Preferred sites, you're going to expect Mickey Mouse to come out of the bushes and greet you and back you in. Like, I was looking in my mirrors like, where's Mickey backing me in like this? He didn't show up. But at what you're going to pay to be here, you might have that expectation like I did, okay? Yes. And the only reason I bring that up is because these sites are 50 amp, and they're long, and they have a picnic table, and they're wonderful. But they're regular sites. That's regular sites.
Yes.
What you're paying for, and it took me a week to figure this out, what you're paying for is the fact that there's community all around here, and there's people zipping around in their golf carts, and as Trish was alluding to with the boats and the pool, it's like you're at summer camp.
It really is.
And that's what it feels like. And I can see why people come out here and spend a week or two, because it's like it's pure vacation.
Yes.
It's vacation, it's summer camp, and it's the Disney experience, and that's what you're paying for. But when you get the price of the site, you might think that you're paying for some special amenities on the site. We're in a Premier site, and the only reason, by the way, we're in a Premier site is because we wanted to add 2 days on, because we needed to edit a video, and because we wanted to show up 2 days earlier. This was the only site available. So we moved from a Preferred to Premier. But we really can't tell a big difference between the Preferred sites and the Premier sites, other than just a little bit more concrete. And then I think the standard site to Preferred, it just has some dirt in the back, which wouldn't even bother us because we're not using the back. So anyhow, that's just a quick word on the sites so that you know what to expect.